Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I hope that you enjoy the video, and if you do, please give me a big thumbs up, and I hope that you'll subscribe and stick around. Now, today I'm going to be showing you how I raw pack chicken for canning and shelf-stable storage. And today I'm actually going to be packing lunch packs, which are half pints. I make chicken salad out of this typically, and I can just take an unopened jar to work with me. So I've cut my chicken up into chunks just to make it really easy to pack into the jars. And we are cold packing today, so cold jars, cold canner, cold ingredients. The jars have all been washed and rinsed and sanitized, and I left them sitting for a while to come back up to room temperature. I have a small bowl of vinegar sitting to the side to wash the rims with, and I'm going to get started packing chicken. Now, I don't always wear gloves when I'm packing chicken, but I have a cut on my hand and I don't want to handle raw meat with a cut on my hand. So let's get started. You want to pack this in pretty tight. You want to mash it down as you go to get all the gaps out that you can. And you want to leave a 1-inch headspace, just like if you're packing in the bigger jars. Now, half pints and pints process at the same time, 75 minutes. And one of these holds about a cup of chicken, roughly, half a pound, if you're figuring out how many jars you're going to need to get ready. It's pints a pound the world around, as the saying goes. And you do want to pack these nice and tight, but you want to leave a 1-inch headspace, and you want to push them down in so that you're getting the air gaps out of them. You can see I'm pushing it down to make sure that I get the gaps out. And again, you want to leave about 1-inch heads. 1 inch is to the bottom of this first little band on the outside of your jar visually, and you can always use the headspace gauge if you want to double check. Alright, I'm going to keep packing jars, and once I get that done, I will bring you back. Okay, I have all the jars filled, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my small bowl of vinegar and a piece of paper towel, and I'm going to clean the rims. Now I'm just going to dip in the vinegar, and I go around each one once so that I can kind of feel through the paper towel, make sure there are no nicks or bumps or anything in the rim, and this cleans everything off of it. And because I'm canning meat, I will actually do this twice with a second paper towel. Right, the jars all feel really good, and that gets the first cleaning through. So now I'm going to do it one more time with another clean piece of paper towel. And I always do twice when I'm processing meat because of the fat in the meat. I don't want to take a chance on that messing the seal. that, I have all the rims cleaned. Now, because we are pressure canning today, I do not have my lid simmering. It used to be that you had to simmer your lids when canning all together. Now it's no longer recommended for pressure canning. So all that we're going to do is we're going to take our lids and we're going to put them on finger tight. Now that's not tight, it's just finger tight. You don't want to crank them down. So 10 pints of raw packed chicken, and again, you push it down in really tight and you leave yourself a 1-inch headspace, which is right up to this band, and the rings are on just finger tight. So now what we're going to do is we're going to load them in the canner, and I am going to let it heat up slowly to bring it up to steam, and once they are up to steam, I will bring you back. Alright, so it has come up to steam and we have a steady stream of steam, and I'm not sure if you can see that. I was kind of hoping if I put something behind it you could see that there's a steady stream of steam coming out. So I have set a 10-minute timer, and once that 10 minutes is up, we're going to let it vent for 10 minutes, and once that 10 minutes is up, we'll come back and we'll put the weight on. Okay, the 10 minutes is almost up. It's got a few seconds left. And I wanted to show you that I use a weighted regulator for mine. These come in 3 pieces. It's 5 pounds pressure, 10 pounds pressure, and a third ring would make it 15 pounds pressure. For my altitude, I use 10 pounds by weight. Oh, there's the timer. All right, so I am just going to set my regulator on. Now, for my altitude, I can add 11 pounds by dial gauge or 10 pounds by weight, and weight is the way that I'm canning today. Now, it's very important that you can at the correct pressure for your altitude, and I will leave a link to a website in the description below where you can get the correct altitude for your address. Alright, so we have come up to pressure and the regulator has started to jiggle. Now I have adjusted the element on my stove. My sweet spot is medium, medium-low. And I have set a timer. I'm canning chicken today, and meat is canned at 75 minutes for pints and 90 minutes for quarts. Half pints are canned at the same time as pints, so I've set my timer for 75 minutes. Now once the 75 minutes is up, I will turn my stove off completely and I will let the pressure come down. You'll know that the pressure is down and it's safe to remove your regulator and open your lid when this button, this lock, drops. So once this is processed and we've come down off pressure, I'll bring you back. Alright, so we have come down off of pressure and the lock has dropped, so I'm going to take the regulator off. I'm going to open the canner. Now, the canner is still full of steam, so you want to be very careful. You want to always open away from you. You always want to lift straight out and set them onto a cushioned surface. Now, I have air conditioning and my counters are cold, and the reason that you want to sit them on a towel is because you don't want to sit a boiling hot jar, and these are still bubbling. You don't want to set a boiling hot jar onto a cold surface. It'll cause temperature shock, and if the surface is cold enough, it could break your jar. And these will start pinging. I've heard a couple of them ping. So these will ping as they cool and seal. And I will come back in about 24 hours, sometime tomorrow afternoon. There was a ping. Sometime tomorrow afternoon I will come back and I will take off the rings and I will check all the seals and I will wash the jars and label them and put them in the pantry. And there you have it. Single servings of canned chicken ready to become chicken salad grab and go. Ready for me to just grab from the pantry and take with me to work. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you enjoy videos like this, canning, mostly Southern cooking, I hope that you'll subscribe and stick around. Again, thank you for watching today. You have a wonderful rest of your day.